is Isaiah 62, verse 6. I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem, which shall never hold their peace day nor night. Ye that make mention of the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahshua, keep not silence. You know, Yahweh Shem Yahshua has set forth prophets in these last days to warn our people, man, to warn Jake what's coming down the pipe, man, before it's too late. For decades, man. For fucking decades, man. You know? And here it is for, you know, for what's transpired for the last, you know, 3 years, you know, it is, man, it's only been gradually worse, man. And people seem to forget about what the fuck happened, man. It's only been getting gradually worse and worse and worse, to the point to we are actually in an inflation, man. People will never expect America to be in, you know, inflation again. You know, ever since what, like I believe, you know, like 2008. You know, but here we are, man. And here we are. You know, we got World War III conflict, you know, on the rise, continuing. World War III conflict, you know, still on the rise. And, you know, it's, you know, hey, and like this nigga Biden said a couple months back, you know, that we are in, you know, I forgot what he said, pretty much, you know, how pretty much, you know, how we are in, you know, the worst nuclear, you know, race, you know, the worst nuclear type conflict, you know, ever since the 70s, I believe he said like that. You know, I'm roughly, you know, saying what he said, but hey, because why? Because we're in a time of the fulfillment of all prophecies, man. Like the older Apostle Tar, you know, be saying, man. We're in that time of the fulfillment of all prophecies, man. In these last days, these last final seconds, man. You know, Esau cracking down, you know, on censorship, you know, calling out, you know, false information, you know, on what's the truth, you know, us exposing the truth, you know, the truth and, you know, the information of what's actually going on that's being brought out. Esau's, you know, countering that with, you know, falseness and lies, man, and deception. We are in a time of heavy deception, man, and his deception's not going to stop until what's written to make manifest, you know, upon the face of the whole earth by this man's jurisdiction is going to happen, which is the hour of temptation, the MOTB. That's the last final great deception. You know what I'm saying? Because scriptures tell you, you know, that those that take it are, you know, are going to be deceived, man. They're going to be deceived into taking it, man. You know, deceived into taking this thing. They ain't just going, you know, just fucking, you know, just, you know, like, yeah, I forgot what I was gonna say, but pretty much, you know, see, Esau's gonna come in with great deception, man. You know, and the Lord is gonna allow the majority of the world to be deceived, because at the end of the day, it's all about the election. You know, and you know, it's always been about the election. That's the truth. That's, you know what I'm saying, that's the truth proven and written, man. You know, and when the Lord came down, you know, in his time, you know, what did he say? You know, that I am not sent, but it's the lost sheep of the house of Israel. You know, and when the disciples asked him, matter of fact, I'll get it. Look. This is Matthew's. This is Matthew chapter 13. Verse 10. And the disciples came and said unto him, Why speakest thou unto them in parables? He answered and said unto them, Because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it is not given. It's plain and simple. The Lord said that himself, man. And that's a good question to ask. Because the Lord, and you see, and that's another thing for you Christians, man. Why is it, that you're this stupid, man? How the fuck can you see, like, bro, like, even being in the world, just fucking being a Christian and shit, like, that just always in the back of your mind, like you always question, like, okay, so if the Lord died for everybody on the planet, as what everybody's saying, then how come, then how come, he's not speaking plainly to the people? How come he's not making it easily, accessible for the people to understand? Everybody claims that the Messiah died for everybody on the planet, right? Everybody, claims that, the Messiah is their Lord, right? So how come their Lord is not making it easily accessible unto them, man? Because it is not given unto them, man. The Lord didn't die for the whole world, man. That's none but fables made, by men. Esau's, ideology, man. And the people are just, running with it, dogma, just fucking ignorantly, running with it for generations upon generations upon generations. Not really even doing research. You just fucking running with it, man. Deceiving the whole world, man. Hey, that's the devil for you, man. And that's his time. You know what I'm saying? That's his prophecy. Like it says in Revelation, to where that beast from the bottomless pit, raised up to the sea the whole world for a season. I'm not paraphrasing. As Esau, through his revised Roman Empire, at this time deceiving the whole world with his Roman Catholicism, his Roman Catholicism, his Christianity, deceiving the whole planet, believing that that the Messiah is a so-called white man, that the angels are so-called white people, that the Most High is a so-called white man. Deceiving the whole world, man, deceiving the whole fucking planet. You know what I'm saying? And hey, people are running with it, man. The whole world, just especially our people, man. You know what I'm saying? Specifically our people, and especially northern tribes, man. So-called Latinos. Jake just got shrines, shrines for Mother Mary, idols, man. For Caesar. Over there in Brazil, it's a big ass just fucking statue, on a mountain over the whole country, from Brazil, fucking Caesar just hands open and shit, looking down over the whole country. Deception, man. That's deception. Deception, man. But see, his deception's running out, man. We're living in a time where the end is being made manifest, man. And his grip is running, he's losing his grip, man. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 9, verse 1. He answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself. And when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I had told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Therefore, and there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world. Then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that are before thee, even from the beginning. For like as, man. Verse 5, for like as all that is made in the world, have the beginning and an end, and the end is manifest, man. The end is being made manifest, man. You know, and we're seeing that in real time in these last days. We're seeing that. We are seeing that happen, man. I'm saying to the point to where where we can actually see what the MOTB is. Like literally, man, it's to the point. It's so clear. It's so clear as day. It's what the MOTB actually is. To the point to where you got set up. Camps is set up by Esau. Lying, trying to make it what it just like we're all trying to make it to seem like what it's actually not. Telling you that the MOTB is an embargo, it's Christianity, this and that, and they keep making up new things, new MOTBs for what it is. Man, the Lord gonna fucking destroy niggas, man. The Lord gonna destroy niggas, man. You just straight lying to the people, man. You're not telling them what it actually is, man. And they gain from deceiving the people. Because why? Because Esau's filling their pockets, man. 501c3 charters, these niggas are set up, But it is what it is, man. There's no new thing under the sun, And, it is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Very soon, see, we perceive or understand that these niggas are set up, to just be set up in their lot to do that. These niggas are in their lot, man. They in their lot to do so. You know what I'm saying? They're in their lot to do so. And Esau gonna set, gonna lump everybody in the same thing through a false flag, The Lord, is gonna defend us, man. Because we're gonna be numbered amongst the transgressors. These niggas, Esau got you, at the fucking shooting range and shit like that. You just, all types of, just fucking bugged out clips of you just going off, and we're seeing the cases that's being, built up against, the truth, man, and really, it's really shining more light upon the truth, because see, everybody worldwide is tuning in to what it is that, is going on, dealing with this whole, this Kyrie, and, Kyrie and Kanye situation. And IUIC just marching down at Barclays Center, just marching out by the thousands, marching down just by the thousands, man. And that you think Esau see that he don't pose as a threat to you, he takes it as a threat, man. We understand. Esau, shining light upon this truth. He's not gonna do it, in a good manner, to further push the truth, man. We understand that, But how, why would anybody, further push, the progression or the downfall of their own kingdom? You know what I'm saying? But see, he's trying to, damage control, so to speak. He's trying to, control the narrative because he's gonna try to build up a case. And see, it's not going to work against the election, man. Yahweh Shemi outside is going to defend his chosen. But, you other niggas that's not, in a good foundation, that's calling upon Christ, it's calling upon Most High Christ bless, or even Jakes that's calling upon Yahweh Shemi outside. You know, Jakes that's, erring in the doctrine. You know, that's it's being niggas. You know, the Lord's not gonna defend those niggas, man. You know? You got Jakes caught up on your house by sitting outside that's saying Louis Farrakhan is their leader, man. Like what the fuck? That's you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, that's questionable, to the point to where you gotta ask questions like, yo, like this dude set up. Like why would you say that? You know, like what possessed you to say that? You know? And now we got, and I'm looking at you like, yo, like what the fuck? What you mean Louis Farrakhan's our leader, man? That's just bugged out, man. But hey, we understand, what's going on. We ain't ignorant of Satan's devices. But once again, man, the deception is coming down the pipe, man. People are gonna be deceived, with the bullshit that Esau's gonna bring. But see, the man of Yahweh Shemi outside, as well as the election, the Lord got them, man. The Lord gonna preserve them from this wicked generation, man, forever. I can get that. This is Psalms. Psalms 121, verse 1. I will lift up mine eyes unto the hills, from whence cometh my help. My help cometh from the Lord Yahweh Shemi, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. But the Lord is keeping the elect, man. The Lord is keeping Yashar Allah, man. The elect, man. Verse 5, the Lord Yahweh Shemi is thy keeper. The Lord Yahweh Shemi is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. The Lord Yahweh Shemi shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. The Lord Yahweh Shemi shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in from this time forth, and even forevermore. I'm gonna get this one. This is Psalm chapter 12. Verse 5. For the oppression of the poor, for the sighing of the needy, now will I arise, said the Lord Yahweh Shemi outside. I will set him in safety from him that puffeth at them, man. The Lord's gonna set his election in safety, man. From the sword, man, from Edom, from Esau, man. Esau, sharpened his tongue like a wet sword, man. He wet his sword. I'll get that precept. But see, Esau, he licking his chops, so to speak, man, to try to come up against the election. See, and the Lord sees that, man. Matter of fact, he even says, that the Lord sees this man. He sees his plans and he sees his schemes and shit. And the Lord's laughing, man, because he doesn't know, how short his time is getting ready to be. It's like, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Bro, you don't even know if you're gonna wake up the next day, you making up, schemes of, great grand plans, schemes, centuries in the work in the making of, of your so-called, New World Order, man. The words of the Lord Yahweh Shemi are pure words, as silver tried in the furnace of as silver tried in the furnace of earth, purified 7 times. Thou shalt keep them, O Lord Yahweh Shemi, thou shalt preserve them from this generation forever, man. The Lord's going to preserve his elect from this generation, man. And what's going to happen in this generation? The time of the hour of temptation. This is the last generation, man. Generation Z, bro, this is the last generation, man. It can't be anything else is obsolete. It's gonna be wow. This is the last final generation, man.